Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to be talking about the top 5 high protein alkaline foods that's Dr. Sebi approved. Okay. And I really want to get into this because it's very crucial. You know, I get questions all the time. I get questions 24/7. When I say 24/7, I literally mean 24/7 asking me how to get enough protein on an alkaline diet. So I have made a list of the top 5 alkaline foods that are the highest in protein that's going to give you the best bang for your buck. And they're not super expensive. They're not super exotic foods. They are alkaline foods that are on the Dr. Sebi list that are going to help you build muscle effortlessly. And if you stay to the end of the stream, I'm going to give you my secret list of Dr. Sebi herbs to heal the body. That's right. I'm going to give you my list of secret Dr. Sebi herbs to heal the body. So you have to stay to the end of the live stream, okay? My list of secret. You have to stay to the end of the live stream though, all right? So let's get up into it, okay? I want to give you the top 5 high protein alkaline foods. But before I get to the top 5 alkaline foods that are on the Dr. Sebi list, I want to give you an honorable mention. All right. This food right here is alkaline, but it's not on the Dr. Sebi list. So it's an honorable mention. It's not in the top 5. But I really want to give you this food as well because it is alkaline. Just because the food isn't on the Dr. Sebi list doesn't mean it's not alkaline. Dr. Sebi had his foods that he recommended. And there's plenty of foods out there that are alkaline as well that are not on his list. So I have a top 5 list of my alkaline foods that are Dr. Sebi approved, but I want to give you this honorable mention because it's high in protein as well. Okay. So my honorable mention is pumpkin seeds. All right. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are super alkalizing to the body. They are super high in fatty acids. Okay. Super high in fatty acids. So fatty acids is going to help mental cognition, brain function, right? Prevent things like Alzheimer's, dementia, diabetes, type 3 diabetes, because type 3 diabetes, they're calling dementia and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's type 3 diabetes now because it's actually associated with sugar in the brain. So pumpkin seeds can help with all of that, and it's super high in protein as well. So if you're not getting pumpkin seeds in your diet, you're messing yourself up, especially for men. And the reason why pumpkin seeds are super important for men is because it's high in zinc, right? High in zinc. Now, what is zinc good for? It's good for the libido. So, fellas, if you're out there shooting the club up, I don't recommend this. Practice safe sex, right? But if you're out there shooting the club up and you're not replenishing yourself when it comes to zinc, you're literally emptying your chamber and not loading it back up. You're emptying your chamber and you're not loading it back up. Okay. So you want to make sure you're getting some pumpkin seeds so you can replenish yourself with zinc. And pumpkin seeds are super high in zinc. Yeah, super high in zinc. I don't know why people don't eat pumpkin seeds all the time. Okay. So that's my honorable mention when it comes to high protein alkaline foods. Okay. Now, I'm going to get into the Dr. Sebi list. But first, I want to share my screen to show you the Dr. Sebi list so you know I'm not making stuff up, okay? I want to give you the game for real. So I'm going to share my screen and show you the Dr. Sebi list itself, all right? So boom, the Dr. Sebi list right here. Put it in the chat if you can see the list. I know it's kind of small. I apologize, but it's the best I can do. And the funny thing about the Dr. Sebi list is it's not even that exclusive. People ask me, people DM me all the time, say, send me the list, send me the list. And when you go on Google, matter of fact, leave a comment below if you want me to send you this list. Because every time you go on Google and try to download the list, it takes you to some random weird website that somebody wants you to sign up, right? Because they know how important this list is. So people out there, they screenshot the list and they put it on their website, so they get you to sign up and buy some so you can get the list. But anyway, if you want the list, comment, leave a comment, and I'll send you the list. Or DM me on Instagram if you're fueled by plants with 2 Z's, and I'll send you the list. Okay. So top 5 high protein foods on the Dr. Sebi list. All right. Let's jump into it. So as you can see right here is the list, and my top 5, right? And this comes in at no particular order, but it's going to be teff. All right. Teff. Now, teff is a grain that's super powerful. All right. And if you don't know how to cook teff, you can use it as a baking substance. You can get the grains, you can cook it just like rice. It's super powerful, super high in magnesium. Teff is super high in protein, magnesium, and it has a little potassium in it as well, right? So if you want to make sure you're getting enough protein on an alkaline diet, you definitely want to make sure you are getting teff. All right. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see what I'm talking about. Teff. It's number 5, right? Also, a lot of people use it as a baking substance, right? If you're baking, whatever you're baking, you can put teff in there and you can measure it out to make sure you're getting enough protein. All right. So teff is super, super powerful. Have y'all ever tried teff? Let me know if you ever tried teff. Put it in the comments. I use teff all the time. I got some teff in there right now. So teff is super, super good. Let's get to number 4 on the top 5 list. All right. Number 4 on the top 5 list is going to be, and I'm putting it in the comments so y'all can see it. All right. Number 4 is going to be spelt. All right. Spelt. Now, I love spelt. And the reason why I love spelt is because when I was trying to get off the oats in the oatmeal, I used spelt instead. All right. Spelt flakes gives you the feeling like you're eating oatmeal, right? It gives you the feeling like you're eating oatmeal, right? You can get spelt flakes online on Amazon, anywhere you want to get it, right? But the benefit of spelt is it's higher in protein than oats. So you can leave your oats alone and you can get spelt. But also, it's super high in iron and zinc. All right. Now, fellas, I just got through telling you why zinc is important. If you're out there shooting the club up, fellas, ladies, if you're on here, right? If your fella out here, if he's shooting your club up, tell him to get some zinc so he can keep his stamina. All right. So spelt is super good. I break my fast with spelt flakes with some blueberries and a whole bunch of fruit on there. There's different ways you can eat it, but spelt is super good. I got it in at number 4. All right. Got it in at number 4. Now, if you want the whole list, you got to stay to the end of the call. Also, if you stay to the end of this live stream, I am going to give you my secret Dr. Sebi list of the most powerful herbs, right? This list of herbs is what Dr. Sebi used to heal hundreds of people, all right? To heal hundreds of people, okay? So if you stay to the end, I'm going to share my list of top secret Dr. Sebi herbs. Also, I'm giving you the list of high protein alkaline foods. I'm just giving you value today. I'm just giving you value. All right. I'm just giving you value. All right. And I'm drinking some dandelion tea right here. Another powerful herb. If you want to get off of coffee, let me see if I can show you what this looks like. So it kind of looks like coffee. All right. Dandelion tea. Roast dandelion root tea. All right. Don't get the dandelion leaf. Get the dandelion root tea. Someone said, I don't know about gluten though. Now, here's another thing. Here's another thing. Yes, spelt has gluten, but it's Dr. Sebi approved. I'm giving you the list of Dr. Sebi approved high protein sources. All right. So if you have a gluten sensitivity, you might want to avoid spelt. But also, I would recommend you do a food sensitivity test to see if you have an allergy to gluten or just a sensitivity. If you have a sensitivity to gluten, right? If you just have a sensitivity to gluten, you can wean yourself off of sensitivities. Sensitivities are basically meaning it's a foreign invader. Your body thinks it's a foreign invader, never seen this substance before, or you eat it so rarely that your body fights against it and shoots out white blood cells to fight that foreign invader. All right. So eat small amounts so you can wean yourself off of that sensitivity. Because I promise you, spelt is super powerful. And if you want to get off of oatmeal, which has way more gluten than spelt, spelt is a good alternative. All right. Um, Also, stay to the end of the call. I'm gonna give you my top secret Dr. Sebi list of powerful healing herbs. Powerful healing herbs. Okay. If you're looking to heal yourself, which is one of the main reasons why people go on the alkaline diet in the first place. They have an ailment that they want to heal. So if you want to heal, you definitely want to stay to the end of this call. I'm going to give you my list of herbs. All right. Also, dandelion tea. Dandelion is a powerful herb. It's a herb. Okay. It's a herb. All right. No problem, Latoya. No problem. No problem. Appreciate you for watching. All right. I'm trying to give y'all the game because a lot of people out here is just selling this information. All right. I'm giving it to y'all for free. All I ask is you like the video and comment and share if you can. All right. You might not want to share. You might not want people to know what you're watching, but please like it so this information can get to people that really need it. There's people out here sick that really need this information. All right. So let's get back into the list. So number 4 is spelt. All right. Number 4 is spelt. Now, number 3, I don't hear anybody talking about this number 3 protein source. All right. Nobody's talking about this. I'm giving y'all the game right now. All right. I'm put it in the chat so I can post it on the screen. If I spell this wrong, y'all don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at your vegan coach. All right. All right. Don't laugh at your vegan coach. So boom, top 3 is Corella. Corella. I think I talked to a girl named Corella before. Was it in a movie with Chlorella? No, that was Corella DeVille. Wasn't that girl name? Corella DeVille that stole all them puppies. Evil person. But Corella the herb is in the evil. All right. So Corella is a sea vegetable. All right. It's a sea vegetable. Right. It's actually a moss. And another thing about sea moss, let's talk about sea moss real quick before I get back into this, because people are very confused about sea moss. Sea moss is just a slang term. So you go to the hood and somebody say, "Yeah, what up, homie? Yeah, what's good?" That's slang, right? That's slang for "How are you doing today, madam?" Or "Cheerio day." Right? What's good? That's slang. So sea moss is just a slang term. Sea moss is a slang term for algae. Algae is the term. Algae. And there's plenty of sea mosses. Bladderwrack is a sea moss. Chondrus crispus is a sea moss. Then you have Irish moss. All right. There are different types of sea moss. Sea moss is just a slang term that people use to describe algae. All right. So the sea moss that Dr. Sebi recommended is called Chondrus crispus, right? Chondrus crispus is the sea moss Dr. Sebi recommended. Also, bladderwrack. He talked about bladderwrack as well. And if you put Chondrus crispus and bladderwrack together, now you get the sea moss that everybody is screaming about in the world right now. Chondrus crispus and bladderwrack mixed together. That's where you get that powerful sea moss that people talk about. That slang term, oh, this is some sea moss. That's what they're talking about. See, people don't really know the science, right? And also, Chondrus crispus is purple. It's not gray. It's not beige. So if you're buying beige sea moss, it's cool. It's cool. It's Irish moss. It's okay. It's cool. It has minerals. But if you want the Dr. Sebi approved Irish sea moss, it's called Chondrus crispus. It's purple and it's from the Atlantic Sea. Okay. So people are talking about, oh, I got this sea moss from the Bahamas. No, Chondrus crispus only grows naturally in the Atlantic North. Right. So I just had to go on a little tangent because I see a lot of people talking about, oh, I got this sea moss gel. Cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. Right. I'll probably be making people mad right now because some people have some beige to gray sea moss. That's good too. But you really want that purple. You want that purple magic. All right. So top three high protein alkaline food is Corella. Now, Chlorella, matter of fact, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Chlorella is super high in protein. Like Chlorella, super high in protein. Let me show y'all the receipt. Like Corella is crazy. So let me unshare the Dr. Sebi list real quick and share this. So Chlorella, check Chlorella out, and it's high in protein, high in B12 as well. I did another stream about B vitamins. Go watch that if you haven't seen that, because I guarantee you don't know how important B vitamins is to the body, especially if you're vegan. But yeah, Chlorella is 60% protein. 60. Are you serious? What vegan coaches out there are talking about Chlorella? I'll wait. Now put them in the comments. I'll wait. What they tell you to go eat? Go eat a whole bunch of soy burgers. I promise I'm just trying to give y'all the game right now. All right. I promise. So Chlorella, top 3 herb, Chlorella DeVille. If you want to be able to remember it, Chlorella DeVille. All right. Yeah. So Chlorella has, it doesn't say it right here, but Chlorella has 16 grams of protein per 100 gram, right? Granted, you're not eating 100 grams of Chlorella. You're not eating 100 grams of Chlorella. I repeat, you're not eating 100 grams of Chlorella. But you still want that amino acid profile in your body. I'm giving you protein sources that you can eat a large amount of, like spelt, like TIF. But you still want this amino acid profile in your body, all right? Chlorella is super high in protein. Just wanted to give y'all that because nobody is talking about it, all right? Let's get back to this. Let's get back to the Dr. Sebi list. Where we at? Man, this tea is good. Let's get back to it. So, absolutely. Complete amino acid profile. You hear people talk about vegans get incomplete protein. What they really mean is you have to. So if you eat, say you eat some wild rice, Wild rice isn't on my list, but it is high in protein as well. Say you eat some wild rice, and later that day you eat some chickpeas, rice and beans, complete protein source. Right. So if you eat that wild rice, say you got this, don't take this with a grain of salt. I can give you the true measurements, but say you eat some wild rice, say you get half of the amino acid profile. Then you eat the chickpeas later that day, you get the rest of that amino acid profile, right? So what the carnivores try how they try to scare you is they say you're not getting a complete amino acid profile. But what your body does, it absorbs those aminos that you ate from the rice, and then when it gets the chickpeas, you're good. You're fine. You're okay. They don't tell you that part. They tell you the first part to scare you, all right? But don't worry, I'm gonna give you the real science. And I did a whole complete live stream breaking down incomplete protein, vegan protein, meat protein. I broke all that down. Go watch it if you want to know the science behind it. Okay. So that's Chlorella is number 3. Appreciate the vegan future. Vegan future. So are you vegan in your future? Do you listen to Future? All right. So number 3 is Chlorella. Let's get to number 2. Top 2 vegan alkaline protein that's Dr. Sebi approved. Are y'all ready? Put a comment in the chat if you're ready. Just say yes. Give me some I need some engagement, people. Need some engagement. I don't know who out here giving y'all the game like this. Name another vegan coach that's giving you high protein vegan sources. I'll wait. Nobody, man. Yeah. So top two vegan sources. Also, I did another stream before I get to number 2. I did another stream, right? Let me show that real quick. Did another stream, and I got different protein sources in this stream. So if you want a whole combination opposed to just these 5 I'm giving you right now, I did a whole nother stream. Right. Well, first off, this is my first your amount of protein and your protein sources. Right. All right. So in this video, we're gonna go over 3 the protein top sources in this and the best alkaline sources when it comes to being on an alkaline diet. All right. So you can go watch that too if you're interested. All right. So let's get back to the game at hand, people. You know, if you haven't liked the video yet, like the video. Please like the video. Like it. Like the video, people. I'm giving y'all a game today. With my Sebi list. Also, stay to the end of this live because I'm gonna give you my secret list of Dr. Sebi healing herbs. I'm gonna give y'all that at the end. On top of high protein vegan sources. Yeah, you get extra value. I like to over deliver. So let's get back to the list real quick. I'm sorry. I like to talk, people. Let's get back to the list. So, number 3 was Chlorella. So let's get to number 2. Let me put it on the screen real quick. Put it on the screen real quick. Now, I most definitely might spell this wrong. Don't laugh at the kid. Right? I'm a nutritionist. I'm a healer. I'm not a teacher. All right. All right. Hold up. I want to spell this right because somebody gonna clown me in the comments. I get a lot of hate comments sometimes. There we go. You wouldn't imagine how many carnivores try to come after me. It's wild. I'm here for it though. Because I got real science. Like I debunked another guy, like the carnivore MD, Paul Saladino. He was talking about vegetables have anti-nutrients which hurt the body. I debunked that. Go watch that live stream where I talk about the biochemistry of vegan of plant-based foods. I talk about the whole biochemistry of it, the real science. I got the studies in there and everything. I literally sit here and do research. It's what I do. So yeah, I'm giving y'all the game. And if you find anything that I say, you go look something up and you see something I say is false, which you're not going to see. But try to debunk me if you don't believe what I'm saying. Try to debunk me because I'm giving y'all the real game. So top two protein source. Top two protein source is spirulina. All right, spirulina. I think I talked to a girl named Spirulina too, and Chlorella. Ain't that something? That's crazy, right? Spirulina and Chlorella. Yo, if you know somebody named Chlorella or Spirulina, tell them to DM me. DM the kid. Because I know they on a high vibration. Feel me? So spirulina, it's another sea vegetable. Sea vegetables are so important. They're so important. They're so important. People are always talking about fish oils, but the fish get the omega-3 fatty acids from the algae. Like algae is the king. It's the king. So spirulina, super powerful, right? Also, same as chlorella, but spirulina, I think, has about 18 to 20 grams of protein per 100 gram. I think it's like 18. All right. So this is another tool in the toolbox. I'm not telling y'all to go eat a whole bunch of spirulina. I ain't telling you to go get a whole bunch of spirulina and put it in the blender and eat it. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm giving you multiple sources so you can combine them. So when it comes to protein, you're good. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Like the French Montana song. You ain't got to worry about nothing. So you're always going to be able to get the bare minimum, even if you're not trying. Say you do a smoothie in the morning, and you can get chlorella and spirulina powder together. So put a little bit of that in your smoothie, right? Blend some pumpkin seeds up in there as well, or just eat some. So I'm giving y'all the tools to put the pieces together. This is a puzzle, all right? This is a puzzle. You're putting together a puzzle. But spirulina is super powerful. And I ain't even talking about all the vitamins and minerals in spirulina. Like, we ain't even going to get into that because we'll be here all day. But spirulina is super powerful, right? And it's super high in protein, like I mentioned. Higher than chlorella, like 18 grams of protein per 100 gram. Okay. I'm just drinking some. This ain't coffee. This ain't coffee, my guy. Nah, this ain't coffee. Dandelion tea. Straight up. Dandelion probably one of the best things you can get. Like one of the most powerful herbs on the planet. Dandelion root, though, not the leaf. So if you go in the store and you about to get some dandelion tea, make sure it says root. Don't get the leaf. You want the real nutrients from the ground, from the soil, from Mother Earth, all right? Put in the comments if y'all ready for the top alkaline protein source. I need some comments. Come on, y'all. Help me out. I need some comments. I need at least one more comment so I can get y'all this game real quick. Don't put it in the comments for me, people, because it's about to be powerful right here. Like the video too. Like the video. Okay. So number one, and also after I give you number one, stay on the stream because I'm about to give you my secret list of Dr. Sebi herbs that nobody talks about. All right, nobody talks about these herbs, and I'm gonna give you, and I'm gonna shout out the source that I got it from. Okay, I'm gonna shout out my source because it's a whole conscious community out there. A lot of people out there doing what I'm doing. That's trying to heal people. But out of everybody in the conscious community that's in the underground alkaline, not even just alkaline, right? The conscious community, right? No one's talking about how to really sustain yourself on an alkaline diet. Traditionally, an alkaline diet is to heal yourself, right? But nobody's talking about how to actually sustain yourself on it. As far as making sure you're getting enough protein, enough amino acids. I'm the only one out here doing that. It's talking about it in depth like this, at least. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Right? My guy. He's like, let's go. Let's get it. Number one, and y'all probably have heard about this, right? But this is the top protein source on the planet. Not even just alkaline, not even just vegan. Like this is the best protein source on the planet. I'm about to give you the best protein source on the planet, right? And I'm drinking some spring water, some Fiji. Oh yeah, stay away from anything that says alkaline water on it. All it is a money grab. All they do is pump it with minerals, pump it with chemicals. That's all they do. So get some natural water. Fiji is probably the best. It's expensive, I guess. People say it's always expensive. How much is your health worth to you? Or you just get some Ozark or something like that, just some spring water. All right. So number one, I know y'all over here like, man, hurry up, man. Everybody like, hurry up, guy. Let me put it in the comments real quick. Put it on screen. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, you already know what the deal is. You already know what the deal is. Hemp. I scream hemp to the day I die. I'll scream hemp to the day I die. Hemp is probably the best thing that you can eat. It has everything. It has protein. It has fats, healthy fats. It has healthy carbs. It has omega-3 fatty acids. It keeps you full. A complete protein, complete amino acid protein, complete amino acid profile. Hemp protein, right? The best protein on the planet. You can get the hemp seeds, right? You can get hemp protein. You can get the hemp powder. The best thing that you can do for yourself if you're on an alkaline diet or vegan diet. You definitely want to get you some hemp seeds and hemp protein. Get them both. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Get both of them, both. What TikTok I was watching do was like both, BOFF, both. I'll show you the kind to get right now. Hold up real quick. Let me go to my kitchen and get it. I'll show you what to get right now. And I'll put this on while I go. Yeah.
All right. So what I want to do right now, I want to share the Dr. Sebi list. Okay. Now, if you aren't the alkaline and you don't know what alkaline means, when it comes to alkalinity, there's a scale, right? The alkaline and acidic scale, okay? It goes from 0 to about 14, all right? Anything above 5, anything above 7 is considered alkaline. Anything below 7 is considered acidic, all right? Now you have foods that are alkaline, you have foods that are acidic. Most plant-based foods are alkaline. You have some that are hybrids, and hybrid foods are the foods that have been manipulated genetically and don't grow naturally in nature. All right. So all the foods that are genetically modified in some sense are acidic to some degree. Also, if you find foods like different fruits and things like that that don't have seeds in them, more than likely they are genetically modified. All right. So you want to, when it comes to alkaline and getting alkaline sources of protein, you want to make sure when you're on that alkaline scale that everything is above that 7 benchmark. Right. Now there are like alkaline test strips and alkaline testers that you can find that show you what foods are alkaline. But if you want to make sure you are following it to a T, the alkaline DrSa list that I'm about to show you is going to be absolutely killer. So let's jump straight into it. I'll add this to the screen, and here we go. All right. This right here is the DrSa list. Okay. As you can see in the first column, you have all the vegetables, right? Go a little bit down further, you have fruit, you have all natural herbal tea, then you have nuts and seeds, then you have oils, and also over here to the far right, you have spices, seasonings, mild flavors, spicy flavors, pungent flavors, salty flavors, etc., etc. All right. So let's go over it. Let's talk about it a little bit. All right. Now, if you know anything about Dr. Sebi and a lot of his teachings, he talks a lot about protein isn't what you should be looking for and striving to get. You should strive to get iron. Even if you're trying to bodybuild, build muscle, build a certain level of strength, protein isn't what you should be striving for. It's iron. To a certain degree, that is very true. Now, I'm not on here to contradict what Dr. Sebi says, but that is something that he spoke diligently about. I'm just here to update what he said a little bit so it can be more clear and you can have a certain level of clarity when you're talking about getting enough protein. Now, what is protein? Protein is a selected amount of amino acids. All right. Now, once you combine those amino acids, you get peptides, protein peptides. All right. Now, the highest level of protein that you can get on an alkaline diet is going to be a few different things. Okay. Let's go down here and go to it. Okay. So, number one is going to be hemp. Okay. Number
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Like Justin, you've been giving game for a long time. I know. I'm inclined to agree to that statement. I will agree to that statement. I'm trying to get this list together, y'all, so I can share this list of herbs. So y'all hold up one second. I'm trying to share this list for y'all. So y'all can at least screenshot it. So if you're on your phone, you can screenshot this list. I'm about to give you the herbs right now, but I gotta send it from my phone to the laptop. It's not letting me do it. So y'all give me a second. Post in the chat if y'all have any questions about this. Also in the description, if you need to figure out a way to put these foods together that I just gave y'all, right? So Tef, spelt, right. Chlorella, right? All right. Spirulina and hemp. If y'all need help putting these foods together, because you're probably like, I don't know how to cook no Tef. I don't know how to cook these foods. I don't know how to get enough protein on an alkaline diet. I have a Dr. Sebi approved alkaline meal plan link in the description. Go to the description right now. Go to the description right now. I put it right here so y'all don't forget. So y'all don't forget. Yeah, so it's right here. What was that? So yeah. So Dr. Sebi approved meal plan, high protein meal plan in the description. If you, I gave y'all the game. You can go make your own meal plans. You ain't got to get anything. But if you want to maximize your results, go get that meal plan down there. So let me get back to trying to figure out how I can share this list real quick. So I'll
Number one is going to be hemp protein. All right. Now, right here, as you can see, it says hemp seed. All right. Hemp is like the most powerful protein source on the planet. Even people who aren't vegan, even people who are against veganism, even people who are hunters.
I'm dramatic.
A prime example, Joe Rogan. If you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, I really believe he is deep down, he fantasizes about being vegan, but he can't do it because he has this strong fan base of hunters and et cetera, et cetera. But Joe Rogan is a prime example of someone who is completely on the other side of the spectrum. But even Joe Rogan knows that hemp protein is the most powerful protein on the planet. It's the most natural source, comes straight from the ground.
Oh, hold up. So I'm about to share this list for y'all real quick. So let me go to it. Pop them questions up in the chat if y'all need that. If y'all need some help with that. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be more prepared next time. My computer won't let me share certain stuff. Okay, there we go. We got it. So I'm about to give y'all this list of confidential herbs, top secret herbs. Now, a lot of these are super hard to find. A lot of these herbs are super hard to find, but at least y'all will have it. All right, at least y'all will have it. Okay. So let me Okay, there we go. She won't share it first. So here we go. Did I deliver or did I not deliver? Did I deliver or did I not deliver? Did I deliver or did I not deliver? Top confidential Dr. Sebi herbs right here. These are the herbs that Dr. Sebi used to heal people. These are the herbs that Dr. Sebi healed AIDS. We ain't using that C word, and I'm not talking about cunt. We ain't using the C word because that's why he went to court in the first place. So he didn't cure anybody. If you hear people go around saying Dr. Sebi cured stuff, correct them right there. He healed them. He helped them reverse. That C word, cure, and they might try to take my video down for saying it. That word is patented. It's a patent word. Right? So he didn't cure anybody. He helped reverse. And these are the herbs that he used to do it. Right? These are the herbs that he used to do it. Wakame. Powerful herb. Dandelion. I'm drinking dandelion right now. I just got through telling y'all about dandelion. I've been saying it this whole live. Like dandelion is probably the best one on here. It's the most obvious one, but just because it's the most cliche doesn't mean it ain't the best. In my opinion, I love dandelion. My favorite, my favorite herb of all time. I'll give y'all my favorite herb of all time. It's hard to say, but I like black walnut. Black walnut is super powerful, but also stinging nettle. Stinging nettle. Also, black walnut and stinging nettle are two herbs that help reverse diabetes. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Black walnut and stinging nettle helps reverse diabetes. You get on a raw alkaline diet, you take black walnut, stinging nettle, and dandelion tea, you're reversing your diabetes. Trust me. And I can say that with the utmost confidence. These are the herbs that he used to heal people. You don't believe Dr. Sebi healed people? I got the documents of people with positive tests. I can share these too. Right? And some of my sources come from one of the people that I look up to as a mentor. His name is Dr. Inky. I want to give credit where credit is due, because a lot of people don't shout out people that they learn from. Of course, Dr. Sebi, I look at Dr. Sebi as a mentor. I never met Dr. Sebi, but I look at him as a mentor. I know I studied everything he does, everything he did before they killed him, of course. But Dr. Inky, if you don't know who Dr. Inky is, go check his page out too. All right. Tons of game. I'm talking about science of the body, biochemistry. That's what I like. Biochemistry. So I wanted to shout him out for the game that I'm giving y'all. All right. But these are the confidential herbs right here. These are the herbs. Right. Most people you would have to pay just to know what these herbs are. For most coaches, I use quotation marks. Right. I had to use quotation marks. Most people, you will have to pay just to know what these herbs are. I'm giving it to you just off the strength. Please like the video. Help me out. Help me get some more people. I'm gonna leave this list up here for a few more seconds, so y'all can screenshot this, so you can heal yourselves, so you can start getting better. I'm gonna leave it up there for a few more minutes so you can start getting better. Okay. It's very important information. Oh, my bad. Let me take this off so you can see that last herb. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And you see it says bladderwrack right there. Why doesn't it say sea moss? Remember what I told you at the beginning of the stream? Bladderwrack is just a kind of sea moss. Sea moss is just a slang word. Sea moss is like saying no cap. No cap. That's what sea moss is. No cap. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this up here for one more second, a couple more seconds. Then I gotta take it down. This is confidential. The feds might be at my door right now. I'm trying to heal my people. Also, put in the comments. Thinking about coming out with a product. All right. Would y'all buy the product if I came out with an alkaline vegan protein powder, completely natural? Put in the comments if y'all want a product, because it's hard to find. But these are the herbs, right? These are the herbs. Those were the herbs. Okay. Trying to get you out of the game here. From Juan Lopez. Hey, bro, I don't know your name. Sorry. Well, my name is Justin, aka Fueled by Plants. If you don't know, now you know, in the words of Biggie. Okay. Please subscribe. All right. Furthermore, do you think it would be okay to eat tubers daily? I love sweet potatoes and potatoes. Thanks for the great content. Well, thank you. Thank you, Juan. Tubers. What do you mean by tubers? Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Tubers. What do you mean by tubers? But if you're talking about sweet potatoes and potatoes, I would say they're completely fine. Potatoes and sweet potatoes are completely fine. In actuality, sweet potatoes are super nutritious. Everyone should be eating them. And the problem comes in that people think just because sweet potatoes and potatoes are not on the Dr. Sebi alkaline list that they're bad. They're absolutely not bad. All right. And even Dr. Sebi recommended red rose potatoes, those red potatoes you see in the store. Yeah, those are red rose. You can find lectures of Dr. Sebi talking about red rose. So if you want to eat those, you can eat those. Completely fine. All right. And also another thing too, when it comes to Dr. Sebi, think about it. He was doing all of this in the 80s, man. In the 80s. He was healing everybody in the 80s. Then he got famous. He got famous because of the trial in the late 90s. So late 90s, in the early 2000s, Dr. Sebi was completely famous, on fire. Okay. And then after that, they killed him, of course. Okay. But when it comes to Dr. Sebi and the research that he did, here's another thing. Dr. Sebi never wrote any books. He never wrote down any information. So all the information that you see online that has Dr. Sebi book this, Dr. Sebi this, those are all from outside sources, unless it comes directly from the family, of course. But Dr. Sebi never wrote any books. All the information that people have from Dr. Sebi is from his lectures and his interviews. Okay. And also another thing, Dr. Sebi only did so much with what he had. Remember, he was in the 80s. He didn't have all the information that we have now. Think about it like this. So when I say something that's not Dr. Sebi approved, like, yeah, eat sweet potatoes, it's okay. It's okay. You can eat it. Just because it's not on the Dr. Sebi list is fine, okay? Also, another thing too, think about astrology. When I was in elementary school, they told us that Pluto was a planet. Now, Pluto is not a planet anymore. Are you still going to look at the information from 2001 and say, well, Pluto was a planet then, so Pluto is now still a planet? No, you're going to update your information based on the information that's available to you. With new information, real information, you have to update your knowledge base. 8 years ago, I had no idea that plants were the food that I should be eating. Right? I thought I needed red meat to survive, which was a complete lie. Now I'm using information based off the information that I got, that I accrued over the years. So Dr. Sebi used what he had within the time that he was here. So it's up to us and people like healers like me, like nutritionists, to get the knowledge that he had and keep it going. Like he passing the torch. He passed the torch. So don't get bogged down just on this small little list. And if you're wanting to heal yourself, that's good. But we have to expand the knowledge. That's why I'm out here doing research all day, every day, trying to expand the knowledge that he started. He just started it. We got to keep it going. Right? We got to keep it going. In 100 years, are people still going to be eating the same list that Dr. Sebi came up with in 1980s? No. So we got to keep it going. It's no disrespect to the doc. One again. Thanks. Sorry, my English is not good. In Spanish, what we name potatoes and similar foods? Tuberculosis. Okay. Tuberculosis. Man, I want to stay away from that. That's too close to tuberculosis. We're going to stay away from that. Oh, hold on. My laptop about to go dead. Yo, so appreciate it, one. Subscribe for more content, more real nutritional advice out here. All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So once again, description, get your Dr. Sebi approved high protein meal plan. Okay. Everything on this meal plan is Dr. Sebi approved. I just showed you the list, the Dr. Sebi list. I'll share it again. I'll share it again. So boom. Dr. Sebi approved high protein meal plan. Link in the description. Go get it now. Go get it now. And everything that's on this meal plan that I've created for you all is foods on here. It's foods on here. So if you're healing, if you're wanting to heal yourself, you can still heal yourself while making sure you get enough protein and you're getting the right foods. Because sometimes you may be wanting to go alkaline and you don't know what to eat. And you go crazy trying to figure out what to eat. Oh, I know chickpeas are good, but what can I put with it? And I can eat a salad, but I'm getting tired of salads. And if you're getting tired of eating salads all day, if you're the if you're the salad brigade, right? Eating salads all day, every day. If you're tired of that, and you want some real recipes, go get the Dr. Sebi approved meal plan. Okay? It's going to save you a whole lot of heartache. It's going to save you a whole lot of time. It's going to save you a whole lot of stress, whole lot of confusion, and a whole lot of mental anguish. All right? It's going to save you a whole lot of mental anguish. So get the alkaline meal plan so you can save yourself some time. All right? And maybe you are, part of a family. And you want to go alkaline, and your family is like, what are you talking about? If you have a meal plan to go along with you telling your family, hey, I'm about to go alkaline, so I can't eat these foods. What are you going to eat, Samson or Martha? When your family confronts you about what are you going to eat, you have a meal plan to present them and say, these are the foods, and they are alkaline, and they're healthy foods. And here go the recipes. You have something to show them so they can be like, okay, and they can get interested in it as well. Because I know when I first went vegan and alkaline, I didn't have anything to show my family. They thought I was crazy. They don't think I'm crazy now because I'm, semi social media famous. They like, oh, good job, Justin. But 8 years ago when I first started, they was like, yeah, you ain't gonna last. And I probably wouldn't have last if I didn't do hours and hours and hours and hours of research. Now, if you want to go and do hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of research and get to the brink of breaking down and going back to eating meat and being unhealthy and just giving up, like I did a whole bunch of times, I almost gave up a whole bunch of times. If you want to avoid all of that anguish and all of that heartbreak and all of that pain, and just come to the yellow brick road, I laid out a pavement for you. Dr. Sebi approved alkaline meal plan in the link below. Go get it now. Stop playing. Don't wait. Don't wait. Get it now. Right now. Right? If you want to avoid all that pain. I promise it took me years. It took me years to figure this stuff out. Right? It literally took me years. I'll show you my transformation. Show you my transformation real quick. I can't log into Instagram right here. I'll be more prepared next time, people. So if y'all have any questions, let me know before I hop out of here. I've been on here an hour. That's crazy. Dr. Sebi approved meal plan below. Go check that out. I'm also fasted right now too. Intermittent fasting. All I'm drinking is water and tea. I do a fast. So I do intermittent fasting every single day, where I fast for 16 hours and have just an 8-hour eating window. I have plenty of videos on that too, so subscribe and go check those out. But also every Sunday I have a so-called where I don't track my calories and all that. I just have a free day, right? And Monday and Tuesday is when I do a 48-hour fast every week, right? So I'm fasting right now, but I'm gonna break my fast in probably about an hour. Then after I eat today, then I'm gonna start fasting all the way to Tuesday afternoon around this time. Right. 16 hours of fasting produces growth hormone in the body, right? Which helps you build more muscle. Growth hormone, 16 hours, roughly. About 24 hours, you start getting into cellular repair, where the body is completely void of all food in the system. Okay, it uses up all the food, all the glucose. Now the white blood cells start going around the body, start to heal things. Okay, the white blood cells start going around the body and starts to heal things. Yo, somebody trying to knock on my door. What is going on here? Am I getting robbed right now? Hold on. Oh, that might be my sister. I don't know. Am I getting robbed? Right here on live. Yo, yo. Y'all gonna have to see me act real ignorant and pull out the hammer real quick. I don't want to do that. Back to what I was saying. I think that's my sister though. No worries, people. So after 24 hours of fasting, the white blood cells in the body starts to go around, right? By the way of the Corella cycle. The Corella cycle is the citric acid cycle, right? You can go look up all this information I'm giving you. But it starts healing the body, okay? After 48 hours of fasting, right? That process starts to increase. It goes through something called autophagy. Let me go on my phone real quick. Hold up, y'all. Hold up real quick, people. Somebody is at my door. Feds at my door, like the Too Short song. Y'all check me out real quick on here.
The reason why people in different bodybuilders and different people who hate vegans say that you need meat for protein is because animals have complete protein. You get a complete protein when you eat animals, right? But we don't live in the Stone Age anymore, Joe Rogan. We don't live in the Stone Age anymore, other people who say that. Now we have alternatives. You have hemp protein that you can get, which is the highest and the most superior form of protein on the planet. So how can you get enough? Well, you can get hemp protein powders, all right? I recommend getting the hemp protein powders opposed to just eating the hemp seeds. And the reason why I recommend getting the hemp protein powder is because hemp seeds are super high in fat, right? Super high in fat. And that goes into the macronutrient ratio. You don't want to get hemp seeds and your protein levels are up here, but your fat levels are up here too. It will knock you out of the ballpark of maintaining enough muscle mass and minimizing fat storage. All right. So you want to make sure you're getting hemp protein. You can get that from Walmart. You can get that from Whole Foods, Kroger's. A lot of different places have hemp protein. All right. And it's very, very cheap. You go to Whole Foods right now, you go into the protein aisle, You have this Vega protein right here. You have this Sun Warrior right here. You have this other protein powder right here. And they all are like super expensive. But you look at the bottom shelf right there on the end, you get this hemp protein, and it's like, you know, $10. $10 for like 20, 25 servings. That's amazing. That's a great deal. So you want to make sure you're getting enough hemp protein. All right. Now let's go back to the.
I don't understand this and stuff here. I wish I could understand.
Yo, yeah. So the person that was at my door, it wasn't a robber, y'all. It was my mom. Say hey. Oh, there she go. That's
Hello.
my mom. She just got through saying,
Hello.
I don't know how you understand all this stuff. It's funny how I understand all this stuff. It took years of research.
To me, because I still don't understand it today.
Yeah, it took years of research. I'm out here giving the game to the people, mom. Yeah. But y'all get that alkaline meal plan below. Link in the description. And I'll probably do another live stream a couple days. Like the video. 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 And I'll see y'all on the next one. All right. Peace out.